What's up, y'all? This is your boy Eddie Jackson. Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. Before we get started with wrestling talk, this episode is brought to you by Laidback TV, okay? #1 network and streaming service all across the goddamn country, okay? Over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, every sports channel, multiple HBOs. Can't even count them all. All pay-per-views, if you're watching them, UFC, WWE, the whole notch, boxing, multiple languages, just in case you think we're biased just on American English. No. Tell you right now, only $25 a month is compatible on your iPhones, Androids, and your goddamn Fire Sticks. Make sure y'all check them out on LaidbackTV.com, okay? And on the Instagram official _LaidbackTV. Now let's get to some fucking wrestling talk. Whoa! Holy shit. Shit went down. Live at the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California. I'm talking WWE Raw on Netflix. Shit was live. Shit was crazy. Shit was incredible. This is probably the biggest shit I ever seen when it came out of Raw ever since it debuted back in 1993. This was incredible. It was like a fucking Oscars mixed with a Grammys, mixed with WrestleMania, all in one. They had red carpets, big names premiered. I mean, the whole fucking works. Everybody was there. Everybody. I'm talking The Rock. I'm talking The Undertaker. I'm talking Hulk Hogan, Jimmy Hart, Wale, Travis Scott, Ashton Kutcher, Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias, Rey Mysterio. Yo, the whole list is crazy. But we gonna get into it. We gonna rate this shit as if it was a fucking pay-per-view, okay? Right down from the beginning to the end. Now let's get to the production. The production was great. You know, I think they learned from the little cracks in the holes regarding the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. They got it perfected during the Christmas Day doubleheader football games. You know, because Mariah Carey and Beyonce was performing in them, so it was actually perfect that they had it perfected by the time Raw on Netflix premiered. So the production was dope. The entrance, I love the entrance. I'm a big fan of what, you know, lit up entrances that go from not only the actual exit way from Gorilla to the crowd at ringside, but light ups in the back. You know what I mean? That gives that kind of effect when they're walking out from Gorilla to ring. I wasn't a big fan of how, you know, there's a wall right here and you see somebody coming around it. Boom, boom, boom. Nah. The big Titantrons, you know, as an entrance, I never liked them. This actually is dope. You know, this is actually dope. I hope they keep it this way. The microphones, brand new microphone setups that, you know, they're not squared anymore. They're actually circle shaped around. Referees have new uniforms. I think it was dope. This was a perfect production. Let me see. Oh, the ring on the mat is black. Holy shit. Like, we spend years and decades of watching the ring be white. Then, you know, they started to dabble into certain things as far as, you know, WrestleMania and certain PLEs had Prime in the middle, you know. I guess it actually worked. I mean, this past SmackDown, they had an all blue ring. Now the mat is black for Raw. You know what I mean? They had commercials. Obviously, that was a given. I mean, you can't have it perfect, you know, you can't have it your way everywhere, but, you know, they got to pay the bills, you know. You're not paying extra for Raw, but you're damn sure, you know, got to deal with the ads and, you know, so forth. Everything that was on the mat. You had Fortnite, which is a huge fucking deal to have that in the middle of your ring. You know, it's a new generation, so new, kids are all over it. So Fortnite is actually perfect. I mean, not only kids, but adults. They play the game as well. They had Snickers, hungry, why wait? They had cricket. I mean, cricket's been a long time coming. Riyadh season, shout out to Turkey Al Sheikh. And American beer, which is Hulk Hogan's beer. You know, and we saw recently Hulk Hogan walk Kobe Covington out to the cage for his fight, and promoting American beer on sponsorships. I mean, Hulk Hogan figured out a way. Holy shit, this guy's credible. With his name, he just continues to stay relevant. I think it's a perfect setup. So shout out to the immortal Hulk Hogan of Hulkamania. One thing I'm kind of curious about, they showed Logan Paul in the crowd. Didn't see anything Prime related. I'm wondering if the contract's up with Prime, or did it get replaced with Hulk's American beer? I don't know. I'm kind of curious about that, because at PLEs we've seen a cart near the commentator table full of Prime bottles. They had a big display bottle of Prime. And, Logan Paul, part owner of Prime, he's part of the WWE, is a WWE superstar. He showed his face tonight. Simple fact that, he went through the tunnel for the transfer. No longer part of SmackDown. Now he's part of Monday Night Raw, being a former U.S. champion. Kind of curious how that's going to go. He's going Intercontinental Championship or World Championship. Kind of curious how that's going to go. But, yeah, I think it's dope. Lot of sponsorships behind this. The Rock, right out the gates. Holy shit. If you smell, came out to the crowd. Came out to the ring and cut an interesting promo. He gave shout out to, how WWE has been progressing, go from television networks to now we're on global streaming services and so forth. So it had nothing to do with the storyline. It had nothing to do, as the moniker The Rock, Final Boss. I don't even think Final Boss was even mentioned. But, he gave a shout out to Cody Rhodes, who was in the crowd. It's kind of interesting. I think maybe he was, trying to skyrocket it out right out the floodgates. But I'm interested on how this is going to go. Let me see. Opening match. We had Roman Reigns, the OTC, taking on self-proclaimed tribal chief Solo Sikoa. Tribal Combat. And I rated this match. I rated it a fucking full-fledged 10 out of 10. Great match from beginning to end. We had Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu come to the aid of Solo. We had Sami Zayn, or Sami Uso, and Jimmy Uso coming to the aid of Roman Reigns. And out of the fucking floodgates, out of the blue, we didn't even see this coming, Kevin Owens busted out of nowhere, stuns Roman. Holy shit. Did not see that coming. I was figuring Drew, but I like the fact that everyone who has a match stay in their lane and do their match. So Cody came out, to help out. Got Kevin out of there. And Roman gave the spear. And once again, the original and only tribal chief, Roman Reigns. I'm kind of curious where you go from here now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was just a couple of months ago we had Survivor Series, and OG Bloodline went out with the victory. I feel like they got something coming. I just don't know what it is. But Solo is no longer wearing the Ulafala. It's now back on around Roman's neck. And crazy weird thing, The Rock came out, asked Paul to give him the Ulafala so he can apply it to Roman Reigns' neck, because in the bloodline, the actual family bloodline, The Rock is, Roman might be tribal chief, but The Rock is the high chief, which is an incredible honor for the Samoan and Polynesian backgrounds. So it's interesting. We got a face-to-face with Roman and Rock. I wonder if this got something to do with a Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, or even WrestleMania. We still to this day don't know who everyone's going in WrestleMania. But now that we got Raw on Netflix debut out of the way, we now are in Royal Rumble season. In less than a month, we got the Royal Rumble from the Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. Oh shit, I love this part. No curse words were edited out. Can you fucking believe that? We got to see the crowd say, holy shit, holy shit. The Rock in his promo literally said the word bullshit. So I like this. I don't like the editing crowd. I mean, we don't have to flood the gates with curse word after curse word after curse word. We don't have to do it. A little overusing the curse words, but we damn sure don't have to edit it out. And I feel like USA Network and Peacock were doing the worst of it. I like Netflix did the right thing. Thank you, Netflix. Awesome. So I gave Roman versus Solo a rated of 10. Second match, Rhea Bloody Ripley challenging Liv Morgan once again for the Women's World Championship. I gave this match an 8.5 out of 10. Interesting match. I don't know if the crowd was appreciating it though. You got Raquel trying to get involved. You got Dom trying to get involved, throwing in the belt and all that. They were able to get their finishers, but Mommy stays on top, and two finishers, and we have ourselves once again the new Women's World Champion, Rhea Bloody Ripley. I mean, I was thinking someone was going to show up at the end, but I'm cool with the way it ended. I'm kind of curious to see how this goes. We didn't get Rhea in the Royal Rumble last year. She was too busy as Women's World Champion, so it wasn't needed. But now we see that we're not going to get her again in the Royal Rumble. So she's going into the Royal Rumble as possibly defending Women's World Champion. I just want to see where we're going with this. But we got plenty of weeks until we finally get that answer. So shout out to Liv Morgan. Shout out to Rhea Ripley. I loved Liv Morgan's reign. I hope we see a little bit more of her. It's kind of fucked up. Now Judgment Day has no gold. Lost the World Tag Team Championships, and now the Women's World Championship again. So I'm kind of curious to see how Judgment Day gets out of this one. As Rhea was leaving the ring, who comes out of nowhere? The American Badass on his Harley, The Undertaker. Gave the fist bump to Rhea Ripley. Oh yeah. She said in the post show that she was gonna rub that in Damian Priest's face. I bet she would. So petty, but well deserved. Good moment for Taker and Rhea Ripley. Travis Scott. It's been official. I believe it's called 4x4, where he is the new theme song. He has the new theme song from Monday Night Raw. Gave an entrance of no other for Jey Uso down the crowd. Dope match. I gave Jey, and we have our third match, Jey Uso, taking on Drew McIntyre. I was actually calling Drew McIntyre to win this match, but the commentators did say Jey has pinned Drew before, but he's never beaten him in one-on-one competition. We were able to see the spear. We didn't get to see the Uso splash. We saw one Claymore. We saw the Future Shock DDT. We thought we were getting one more of a Claymore kick. Nope. Missed. Roll up. Jey Uso gets the 1, 2, 3. And main event, Jey Uso gets the win on Drew McIntyre. I am so curious to see how this is going to go. But, there are rumors out that, not rumors, but more like hypotheticals. What if a new NWO came about, right? And it had Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, and Seth freaking Rollins, right? Because if you think about it, right? Just think about this. Kevin Owens has a problem with the bloodline and who there's a link to, which was Cody Rhodes recently, a few months back. He got involved in the Tribal Combat match, right? Kevin Owens, even though he's got his match at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship in a ladder match against Cody Rhodes, he still got involved in this tribal combat to try to stop Roman from getting power again, right? So that's Kevin Owens. Drew McIntyre taking on Jey Uso, who was a part of the OG Bloodline at the Survivor Series, and Seth freaking Rollins taking on CM Punk, who was also a part of the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series. I wouldn't be shocked if Seth, Drew, and Kevin formed together, right? And I'll get my point after this. But Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre, great match. I gave it a 9, 100%. That's a dope rating. I give it that. Main event, Seth freaking Rollins taking on CM Punk. I rated this match a 10. Dope match, right out the gate. Great entrances. Boom, 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 boom. We didn't get the Anaconda Vice, but we did get a curb stomp from both of them. GTS from both of them. Kickouts by both of them. This was an all-out war. For a natural match between them two for the first time ever, this actually was great. This was a great match. And you could have ended it with Roman Solo or Seth and Punk. It didn't matter, but ending it this way was completely dope. CM Punk pretty much slaps the living dog shit out of Seth while he's on the turnbuckle. Seth comes in with a superplex. Super suplex. Trying to go for a Falcon Arrow. Nope. Out of nowhere, GTS. Seth freaking Rollins wobbles all the way to the rope. Comes back. Lands on Punk. In position of another GTS. 1, 2, 3. Now, here's my point saying that. Seth lost his match. Drew lost his match. Hell, last couple PLEs, Kevin lost. And if he loses at the Royal Rumble, you got 3 guys who are fed up with all the attention going on to the Bloodline after all the chaos they created over the pandemic and after. Just form a new NWO. Maybe. It doesn't even have to be an NWO. It would just be, they're on a mission. You know what I'm saying? These guys know each other pretty well. They've been in the ring with each other. Makes sense. Makes sense. They have feuded with each other in the past, so I will be interested to see what that's about. But shout out to Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk. An incredible 10 rated match. All out, this event was perfect. Great event. And we're going to treat it like a PLE. So we got the best entrances, MVP, and ring gear of the night. I'm going to go with the MVP of the night. I got to give it to Kevin Owens, because that's the one guy I did not fucking see coming into this event, let alone be a peer, rather, in the crowd or not. I didn't see him coming into this match at Tribal Combat. That threw me off. I love it. I love it when they throw me off. So shout out to KO. Entrances of the night, I gave it to the OTC, only Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, the new Women's World Champion Rhea Bloody Ripley, Seth freaking Rollins, and definitely Mr. Yeet Man himself, main event Jey Uso. Yeah, I gave it a 4. Can't deny them. Great entrances out of all of them. And ring gear, I gave it to Seth freaking Rollins. I love the red and black. Shit looked like he was bringing hell. Literally trying to burn it down to beat CM Punk. So shout out to Seth for ring gear. Roman Reigns, he switched up his gear. New glove. He gave us a gold glove. He gave us a red glove. He gave us a black glove. Now he's giving us a red and black glove. I love it. The new Kobe kicks. That's dope. He said he's going to donate them or, give them to a children's hospital. I think that was dope. So shout out to Roman. And Jey Uso with the black, white, pink, and blue. Dope ass outfit. Dope ass ring gear. So shout out to everyone. And I think we got more to come when it comes on to Raw on Netflix. So I'm your boy Eddie Jackson. So drop that podcast. Make sure you subscribe, like the page. Y'all know what the fuck to do. I turned on the motherfucking comments. Speak with your mind. Say what the fuck you gotta say, because I'll be responding. Alright? I'm out of here. Y'all be safe. Peace!